Now this is the circus, and when you come here, all you're gonna have to do is find it on the map. There's gonna be a bunch of different spawns for the tents, but it is random every time, so it won't be in the same exact spot. Something I also learned is that dogs can spawn in these like a kennel. You can shoot the lantern or singularly shoot them, and that'll take care of them. But once you get in here, URSA Mortis, the big AI, will be inside of this tent right here, this outside tent, and we'll patrol and try to protect the circus. Here was my fight with URSA Mortis. Let's go over here and see if we can't fight URSA Mortis before everyone else gets here. As you can see, there he is. I'm gonna try and use my dynamite, prime it, let it explode. Right there. We're gonna give him all we can. He's got a couple different attacks. There's the screech attack that he has, and it, oh my god. Okay, I killed him. He has like 3 different attacks. I have only fought him once, and I am trying super hard to get these videos out to you guys as fast as possible. So that is all I'm going to show about him, but he does have the chance to drop a trait like a meathead, so keep an eye out for that. But once you get into the circus, there's a bunch of different things you can interact with your pledge marks. Now, what are your pledge marks? At the top left, you can see 2 out of 9. That is going to be your pledge marks. And then to the left, I have 92 event points. You're going to have to gain 25 event points to get 1 pledge mark. There are 2 other ways to gain pledge marks, and those are listed right here. But generally, the rule of thumb is 25 event points will grant you 1 pledge mark. You can gain event points by killing any of these monsters or performing any of these actions right here. Big component to get pledge marks in this event is looting enemy hunters, and there is a system of up to 9 pledge marks in general for every hunter, but you can loot all of the pledge marks from a specific hunter up until 9, of course. Since a hunter can only carry 9, that is the most that you can loot from somebody. So if I killed somebody that had 4 pledge marks and I had 1, if I looted them, I would have 5 pledge marks. They would have 0 when they got back up. So it's a good PvP element and a good surprise to be added into this event. Now, the pledge marks can be used to spend on all sorts of things at the circus and around the map, especially at supply points. There are going to be 3 different troops and or packs, that's what they used to be called, that you can pledge to here. Mainly, you're going to be pledging to these at the supply points, but you can pledge to them at the circus as well. The trick shooter is going to be right here at the shooting range. The ringmaster troop is going to be in the main circus right here. And then the mystic troop is going to be right here. Once you pledge to any of these troops, you will be granted 1 free trait. The free trick shooter trait is Blademancer, which allows you to use Darksight to get back retrievable ammo. So if it allows you to retrieve it, you can use Darksight to instantaneously grab it back to you within 100 meters, but this doesn't work on the retrievable saw blades from the new event exclusive weapon, the Shredder. After this, each troop allows you to pay a specific amount of pledge marks to get the 2nd trait in the troop. You can only get up to 2 traits per troop. Trick shooter's 2nd trait is crack shot and costs 3 pledge marks, but this reduces your crosshair spread for pistols, rifles, even when fanning, levering, or dual wielding. This is actually the best troop in the game in my personal opinion, and you will see a lot of people using this. The sway is reduced for all weapons as well while aiming down sight. Then for the mystic troop, the first free trait will give you Poltergeist, which allows you to manipulate and interact or agitate in-world objects and animals remotely with Darksight up to 50 meters. This is okay for deception, but this is going to be the weakest pact in the game. And the reason why is because the 2nd trait in this troop is Blast Sense, which is the weakest trait in the entire event. It gives you the ability to go into Darksight and see loud sounds such as gunshots and explosions up until 200 meters. And the Ringmaster's free trait is going to be Shadow Crush. This allows you to use Darksight to damage or kill any monster, but you can only do it once per. So if it's any of the grunts, hives, or anything like that, it is going to kill it. But if it is something like the new URSA Mortis AI and a meathead, it is just going to damage it once. The 2nd trait for 2 pledge marks is Corpse Seer in the Ringmaster troop, and it allows you to receive Darksight boosts when looting a downed hunter. This works just like regular Darksight. If you're a solo and have Magpie, you will get 2 seconds for each loot you make. And if you are in a team or you are a solo who doesn't have Magpie, you will only be granted 1 second of dark sight. One of the new additions for the event is that it marks anybody who picks up a second of dark sight on the map if it wasn't a bounty token. So this trait will be marking you with these indicators all over the map every time you get dark sight off of a looted body. The 4-shot boon you can purchase for 1 pledge mark and will grant you 5 minutes of antidote, 5 minutes of stamina, 5 minutes of regeneration shot, and it will give you a vitality to heal you when you first grab it. You can then purchase a cash register for 2 pledge marks, and this will give you from 250 to 1,000 hunt dollars randomly, as well as sealed traits for 1 pledge mark. You can also purchase this ammo box for 2 pledge marks, and this will completely refill all of your ammo and all of your guns and all of your tools. For 1 pledge mark, you can open up a shotgun box. This randomly has a good shotgun in it, as well as a scoped rifle box, and a regular rifle box can spawn around the map as well. You also have another cash register over under this tent, but I believe there's a lot of random spawns. And then a restoration medkit. This is going to perform the same as a boss banish and heal only you. Last event, it used to heal your whole teammate for 1 use, but now it only heals the person who does it for 1 pledge mark. You can also get the master clue. This will show you where all of the boss targets are, but it does not help for wild targets. But it's very solid and good to get early in the game. Then we have the dark sight boon, which gives you 1 second of dark sight, and then if you have Magpie, you will get 2 seconds of dark sight for this. The main attraction for this event is going to cost 5 pledge marks and is a new special weapon that is only available during this event. You will lose it after the event. It's called the Shredder, and essentially it's a crossbow that shoots saw blades and has 2 different types of ammo. Both of the saw blades bounce off of the wall and can go through multiple enemies at one time, ricocheting and doing loads of damage. It has regular saw blades, and then it has explosive saw blades, which actually explode when they are within 2 meters of an enemy hunter. And the last thing you can spend your pledge marks on is the fortune teller machine. Think of these like a mystery box from Call of Duty Zombies, except it doesn't come with guns. It is only like dark sight seconds, recovery shots, consumables, and things like that. But it only costs 1 pledge mark, so it is really cool to use and definitely cool to see in the game. I hope it stays for good. And as well, you can walk over those sound traps. They're like branches, but they make you bleed. And with URSA MORTIS being around, he will chase you because he can smell people that are bleeding. But that is essentially everything you needed to know about Post Malone's Murder Circus and Hunt Showdown 1896. I thank you guys for watching up until this point, and if I helped you in any way, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as well as catching me over on Twitch Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST, and I should be live most of this weekend. If you guys want to go above and beyond, please give a consideration to my Patreon, as that is truly the best way to support me in my content creation journey. And with that being said, thank you to all my patrons, and I'll see you in the bayou.